Hey everyone, welcome back to Know Your Father's Capital. Today I want to go over what is going on, why the market's just absolutely tanking right now. We're going to talk about why and maybe if the breaks are necessary in this situation. So I'm going to get into that. We're going to talk a little bit more about what is going on in the broader crypto market, as well as take a quick look at the charts, see what is going on with some of our favorite cryptos, as well as get into the factors causing this crisis, if you will, that is ongoing, but it's just going to be short-lived crisis. So we're going to do that in this video, so you're going to want to stick around. But first, hit that subscribe button. All right, join the channel here at Know Your Father's Capital so you can stay up to date and get this content out to others on a day-to-day basis. All right, so let's get into what is going on. You can see these are some of the cryptos we cover on this channel. And if you look, basically everything is going to be about at least 10% give or take around that limit. All right. So when we look at what is going on with crypto, you're seeing some of your more volatile cryptos getting the blunt end of it, as Bitcoin and Ethereum are down almost 10%. All right. So this is on the cusp of the Silvergate banking basically collapse. All right. And we're going to talk about why that's also playing a role into other factors. Okay. So you can look right here at Bitcoin when we talk about what it's doing on the day, down 8.7%. Breaching that 20,000 psychological barrier, okay? So that's huge, guys, because we talk about a lot of psychological barriers for investors within crypto, all right? So when we talk about Bitcoin especially, because that is the matriarch crypto that rises, causes all other altcoins to rise and fall basically as it goes. So Bitcoin basically, as well as the total market capitalization, right now we're kind of stuck on that $1 trillion level. And you can see that kind of across the board is whenever we breach that $1 trillion level in total market capitalization, the market kind of gets in a tizzy. But when we look especially at Bitcoin, now that we are down at currently 19,749, we are seeing basically that 20K psychological barrier breached. And that is going to cause a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt within the investment community within crypto. All right. Now, whether this is just a weekend fallout, for those of you guys that do follow crypto regularly, the Silvergate banking crisis was basically, the writing was on the wall on that. Okay. We've been talking about that impacting crypto for the last week in some of these videos. The impact was seen. All right. Now, this is just a 10% downtick because it's official that they are going to liquidate their assets. Okay. So I'm going to talk about that, but also I just want to show you guys what else is going on with Bitcoin and why also caused this, okay? So right here, we're seeing the worst week since November, basically down below the 20K level, and now we're talking about the crypto exchange KuCoin being sued on Thursday for breaking the law by selling unregistered securities. So here we go with another exchange basically in the forefront of regulations magnifying glass, okay? So when we talk about that, that's going to have further implications with crypto, okay? But also we're talking about not just regulation, we're talking about Biden implementing a bill basically raising the debt ceiling, and that has no chance of survival, by the way, to get through Congress. There will be no bipartisan support. This is just kind of throwing pickles at the wall and seeing what sticks. However, some of the far-fetched items within that doctrine are just absolutely asinine, such as a 30% tax in electricity used in crypto mining. Okay, so basically, thank God there's only 2 more years of that ship before that ship sails. But when we talk about what is going on within the White House, that is just going an ongoing crisis until we get some more. Despite your political interests, it's just clear that for an economic side of things, and from that standpoint, better leadership needs to be put in place in that regard, okay? The extremes on the left and the right are basically causing the economy in a free fall, and I think the voting community, when the polls decide to open again, we'll see the outcome be more, I think, of an economical one than a social one. When we talk about what is going on with the sell-off, we are also seeing, basically more and more interest rate fears. We're seeing Powell come out saying that the worst is yet to come. Interest rates will continue to go up. So, despite having good jobs reports, good economic data, the Fed's still continuing to tighten down on people and make things harder from an interest and an inflationary side of things. Okay. So today's another big day where we see the payroll report come out. So there's going to be more data come out. So if that's positive, will that overtake the concern and the buzz going on with the Silvergate banking collapse? That is yet to be seen. Okay, but basically, when we see this sell-off below the $1 trillion level. Basically it is, you can see right here on the chart, that is decreased to a level of about 900 billion right now at the time of this recording. This article is predated, so it's probably a little less than 928. And the other thing that you have to understand is a lot of this money that is being, to have billions, this amount of billions, this is institutional money, guys. Okay, a lot of the retail and recreational investors are sleeping when this news drops and this 10% swing occurred. So when we talk about what is going on, nobody really has their crypto on timers to follow the whales, if you will. Okay, some do. Some can trigger it that way and have automated trading programs take control. But when we talk about what is to make that amount of money just fall off the table overnight to the likes of $45 billion. That is institutional, guys. Okay, so we're going to see a lot of manipulation. I hope you guys are aware that the U.S. government has basically seized crypto into basically an exchange. So will they liquidate that position and cause further turmoil? That is possible, but that wallet is basically known at this point. So you're going to see a lot more transparency, I think, as we go on. But when we talk about this, KuCoin, the Silvergate, okay, in the Jerome Powell stuff with the Fed, we're going to go through a war here, and it's going to be a very short-lived war because, as I said, this institutional money that is flowing out, that is money that can easily be put back in, okay? It's just sideline money, all right? But this is basically where we are with Bitcoin now. Basically, over and over again, you're going to hear about this 20,000 psychological barrier that it's broken through. But don't get it twisted. For the stuff that crypto has been through in 2022 and basically the rally that it's starting in 2023 and kind of the turning over a new leaf, if you will, I think this might be a little too quick on the trigger. Silvergate does make up a lot as being the largest crypto bank in the U.S., and that causes a lot of panic. However, I think you're going to see if we do get some kind of step in the right direction as it relates to other things impacting crypto. This is nothing to do with crypto. This is just this is all stuff weighing down crypto from a institutional side of things. So completely independent, but dependently related on the price action of crypto. So unfortunately, we have to suffer through this some more before we get more insight. However, I do expect that over the weekend, or at least early next week, we will see a little bit of a comeback, if you will, from Bitcoin, causing the rest of crypto to come back a little bit. Nothing's off the table. It could be a further collapse into the red, and this could be a bigger implication than many have led on to be. But not financial advice, just giving you guys my thoughts on this instant reaction that I'm having to the markets on this Friday. So please do your own research with all things crypto, all things financial. But thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you've not done so, and we'll see you in the next one.